Sure how I can reach that.
All right, we're done. We're done talking about that. Welcome to episode 6 of Edge of the Empire Shadow of War. There's no crawl again today. Sorry about that. Didn't have time to make one because we literally had a game on Monday of this. It's only been 2 days. But welcome to the new time for Wednesday. This is now a permanent campaign. We have Swargula in this corner of the ring. We'll get to him last as we do introductions. Dave, how have you been today? And why is all the people in chat talking about sweater vests? I'm confused as fuck.
Because Swag had a sweater vest and then he took it
That's
off
true.
because he thought he was too nerdy. But you look fucking adorable in a sweater vest and you should put it back on, honey.
I have an Argyle. It's tempting.
Anyway,
It kind of itches though.
I've been good. It's been a pretty good day. I'm not going to say why because I can't, but it's been a good day.
Because he killed someone that he's really wanted to kill for a long time. He can't tell us about it.
Can we
No,
all
it's,
just speculate
sense.
about this? Can we spend?
Yeah, I think that should be the first part of our episode, speculating and trying to.
Well, okay, so it's something to do with my career. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Because I can't say anymore.
All right.
Okay.
Do we
It's,
wanna-
it's definitely not that I murdered someone and chopped their bodies up efficiently.
I mean, that seems like
Okay,
a
I believe you
career
now.
advancement
Unless
move.
it's your boss.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I don't
Virgil,
know.
Now,
boss.
now
Virgil,
you're
how
the
are you
boss.
doing this week?
This 2 days. So
Yeah.
today, I had like a Charlie horse when I woke up. One of the worst I've ever had.
That's
And I
bad.
literally just
Wait.
woke up.
Is that like when your like thigh really like is tense and shit, or your calf?
Yeah, it was
muscle?
my calf.
Okay,
It
yeah.
just locked up. And
Oh
I was
yeah, you know how
literally-
you like let me guess, you were in bed and you're like, oh, it's so good to be awake, and you stretch, and then all of a sudden it's like,
Yeah. And I literally was in so much pain that I was screaming.
yeah, I've been there, bro. I think we've all been there.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fucking harsh.
No.
And then I
No,
had
I
to go
haven't.
to work, and so I was like worried that my leg was gonna like do it again because I have to like stand up a lot. But no, it was fine. Got through the day, got home fine, got on the call in time, so I'm super happy about that.
All right.
Ready to hunt some bounties.
All right. Excellent. Thor, how are you doing this week?
Still some nerds.
Well, since the last 2 days, let's go over what I've done in exactly
I
one and
made a
half
list,
day.
Arthur.
Yeah, I have
It's
this
a
list
list.
here. I listed down everything I did.
I hope it's
Let's
shorter
see.
than the length of your barrel, if you know what I mean.
That's 7 foot.
Uh,
so no, it's not. Because
No,
It's
of
average.
course not. I mean,
I'm
I
sure it's
listed
average.
everything. Let's see. Aside from work and playing Wasteland 2 Director's Cut the entire time. Oh, I watched the new Fargo. It's off to a good start. First episode. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what
Okay.
I've done the past 2 days.
All right. Excellent. Sam, welcome to the stream. Vargula, how you doing this week?
Good and bad. I don't know. I had probably like the worst 24 hours that I've had in like 3 months.
oh,
So, but you know, that's okay.
we're about to
long-
make it the best 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Long-
this is gonna
yeah.
be such good 4 hours.
Long story
Mhm.
short, I have not slept since yesterday morning. So we're great. I just could not sleep last night. I just, for the life of me, went to work this morning at 6:30. That's it. That's it. I streamed music, which is a weird thing that I do from time to time. Every like month or so, I'll just have a music stream where I just play guitar and sing silly, stupid songs, and it's super weird. So I did that right before because I wanted
That
to.
sounds really fun,
I
actually.
wanted
I'm
to
a
build the
huge fan
hype.
of music.
It's weirdly strange. It's really strange. I don't know.
I was thinking
because
about that. I have like an acoustic guitar that sounds pretty good, so
you
I
should.
think I-
Because especially if you're going from, and this is my interesting viewpoint on it, is as a D&D streamer, the D&D community of chatters, Twitch people, and the music chatters of Twitch people are very, very similar. They're very extremely nice and supportive, even if you sound like shit. Whereas like D&D, the Twitch D&D community is also very supportive. They're very
Yeah.
diehard, the people that they follow.
My
Yeah.
chat is just really perverted and lewd.
Yeah, that's true.
Your chat
I'm
doesn't
fairly
count.
proficient in. I have a proficiency in guitar, but not any feats for it.
Okay.
Of course. So a lot of new people here tonight, so just want to let you know, all of us that stream, we have Twitch tags underneath our names, so that's twitch.tv/ not, that's Thor. Fuck, my camera's reversed again, son of a bitch. I'm still pointing in the wrong goddamn direction. Okay. We'll try this again.
It's okay. You're just singling me out for not streaming.
Twitch.tv/Schwargula, Twitch.tv/Henley, and Twitch.tv/Zircon5. We're all D&D streamers. We're all cool people. Except for Thor. Fucking Thor. He only got a Twitter account last week. Even though he's been playing with us for 20 weeks now. And it's also 2015 and he didn't have a Twitter account, so just saying.
Now, did you get Thor? Was Thor taken?
Thor and Sig with TH.
Yeah, that's real easy to spell.
Yeah, I mean it's Thor plus some extra letters. It's fairly easy.
I honestly regret getting HENL three-way and not getting Henley before Twitter was popular. So I was pretty good about getting it everywhere else. I just thought, Twitter, I'll never use
man,
that.
you got to get into the next wave, Zune. Microsoft pushing it pretty hard.
Yeah, no,
sorry. That's a solid competitor right there.
Just got Twitch. Still don't have a webcam, which is because I just still feel like crap. I'm still a little bit sick and just didn't feel like going to the store after work. Sorry about that. I'll do it for Friday. I keep pushing this back.
Just fucking order it, man.
You have no idea how much it costs to order in Iceland. I have a webcam I'm looking at. It's like, I don't know, $80. It would be like 160 if I asked people to drive 10 minutes to get it to me. It's ridiculous delivery prices here.
All right. Well, we'll work on it. It'll happen someday. For now, let's talk about Edge of the Empires. Yeah! Sam, what do you want to tell us about your new character, Xenos Vresk?
That I'm surprised by his name. No.
I'm surprised I can maybe even.
I know, but I already pronounced it. Xenos Vresk. Let's see. He's a large man. I wouldn't say kid. He's not a kid. He's 29. He's everything about him screams military imperial. Like everything about it. He's big. He's got a brawn of 3. He's military wise. He wears like military jackets with all the emblems have been ripped off for the most part. It's war torn. He close cropped hair, if any, like clean shaven face every morning. He looks surprisingly unwar torn. Like as far as like scars go or anything marks on his body.
Have you done a tour?
Like a walking tour?
Yeah,
like a walking tour
as in like
tour of duty.
Along with our parties, we also do tours if you want to order one. And we're wondering if you have experience, then maybe you could run some tours for us.
Is this not the party down tabletop RPG?
This is what we do.
Yeah. Anyone
my pants are off. You can't see that.
I mean, I took my pants specifically off for this. I was like, I'm going on Arthur's stream. No pants.
No pants allowed.
That's the.
Yeah.
No, he's have I been on tour? That's a really good question. The answer to that would most definitely be not. I think that would be pretty obvious to anyone looking. Has he seen action? Probably not.
Okay.
Oh, you're big talker, huh?
No.
No.
Okay, all right. Yeah. Well, welcome to the crew, my mans.
By removing those medals, you have committed a crime. That could be true.
Yeah. That's where his obligation comes from.
You know, I missed getting Thor's talk button back in. I'm trying to work on it. Thor, can you say something real quick?
Hi, I'm Thor. I'm from Iceland.
All right. Well, just say something for the next 5 seconds.
Hi, my name is Thor. I'm from Iceland. It's nice to meet all of you. Has that been 5 seconds?
Yep. All right.
Oh, you're from Iceland? I had no idea.
I'm using advanced science here. I think we got it. All right. Does anyone remember what happened last time?
Yeah, I thought he was from Asgard. I'm confused.
Yeah, we murdered some dudes for the first time. That was
That's
pretty
true.
Sick.
Shh, that's a secret.
No, it's not. And Thor was like, "Yo, I got this," and then we're like, "Nah, man, we should seriously come with you." And then what happens to Thor?
You get
Well,
shot.
gets
they all
smoked.
shot at me.
Yeah, if you were by yourself, that wouldn't have changed. Can I just point that out?
No, but I would. I would.
And you wouldn't
I
have
would
had as many bonuses. Can I point that out as well?
I would have come up with a better plan than not gun.
No, your plan was open the door and shoot guns, and my plan was at least bring a guy away from cover to shoot guns at.
All right.
Yeah?
So what happened last time is they got in their first combat. They completed their party, which was host a party, gain a bunch of contacts, get paid money. They were paid nice amounts of money. Unfortunately, their current boss was, or their former boss was killed by their current boss. I want
Some you lose some.
Yeah, I want to call it a
Change of
revenge
management.
killing. Yeah, change of management. And they were informed that their services as information brokers were frankly a joke, and that they were being reassigned to bounty hunting. So I think we start here. We're gonna do dice roll. Who wants to do the? You know what? Let's actually have Swargula do it, so that way we can blame him for everything. All right,
Go
Swarg.
Swarg.
All right, I'm ready.
This is how you roll a dice and roll 20. You do exclamation point EED for Edge of Empire dice.
Okay. EED.
Yeah, there's a
If you're
handout.
smart, you just use the character sheet.
I
Like
didn't
if
get
you
a
want to
character
roll some
sheet.
white dice, you go to your character sheet and there's a
Don't
dice
fucking listen to
pool,
Virgil.
and you press
He's
up
making
a
it more
couple
difficult than
times
it
on
needs
the
to
white
be.
die right in the middle.
Listen to this guy.
I don't know what's
Fortunately,
happening.
Quick
Virgil
roll.
is informing the populace. If they were smarter than I wasn't able to get the character sheet working beforehand. But that was
Number
like a year
green.
ago.
So if I want number,
You want
that.
white die, so you want 4 white die.
Yeah,
So,
so there's a
EED.
handout you can look at, Swag, if
so
you go to the
number
tabs.
4W.
So just
Oh,
4W.
4W.
Just
Oh.
4W. Yep. You've rolled dice, brother.
Wow, that's a...
All right, so
Yeah.
we got 3 and 2.
Nice.
Sounds good to me. So for you new folks, that means 3 light side dice for the players to use in order to boost their rolls or to destroy my rolls, and I have 2 with which to do the same or to introduce complications into their lives.
Yeah, we can also take like some complications away. I was reading a lot more in the book, and it was like, yeah, if you like, you can sometimes like find a, if you're in a medical facility, you could use a force
Yeah,
die
you
to
can
like
use
find
it
a
to
stim
find
pack.
something or do a
Yeah.
flashback. Yes.
Yeah, or slide over the table and kiss the Twi'lek girl.
Yeah, that too.
It's weird how, in order to engage with the rules, you have to read them.
Yeah.
Like stim packs.
I mean that helped.
Okay, so Swark, now you've learned how to roll dice. See.
I'm ready.
All right, so next I need everybody to put the amount of obligation they have in chat, and we're going to do the obligation roll. For you new folks, what this means is everyone has something in their past that they've not yet paid for in some way, whether it's a criminal act and they're being hunted, or whether it's a literal debt, or whether it's something to their family. I will roll a D100, and if the number falls within one of their ranges, their past is coming back to haunt them. If the number falls within their range and is doubles, so 11, 22, 33, that means it's about to get serious, and everything I've planned for the day's session is going to go out the window as they're...
Wait, that's
actively
unfair.
pursued.
That's unfair then if I go first, because then it's impossible for me to get that. So
That's
move
true
my 10
this time, but that's because you typed it first.
Yeah,
The
so
which is
rules
why-
I shouldn't
actually
be one for-
state just so we're on that. The highest obligation needs to be the first one, just so that doesn't
All right.
happen. Actually,
That's what I was thinking. Would be
so
fair.
Swark has a
Whatever.
20, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
He
Oh,
does,
shit.
yeah.
Okay, so we'll go opposite,
we're in opposite worlds.
bottom to the top.
Nothing happens. You're all good. So everyone
Yay.
can remove any strain.
Yeah, I get one more
You don't
strain
remove the
back.
strain that you have. Well, I guess you do. Just
You
remove
get-
all your strain. And any strain restrictions you had before, take them off. Excellent.
Yeah. This is the first time I've ever had my total threshold of strain.
That's because I've been rolling really good.
Yeah, you have been.
So I think we begin in a familiar-looking space station room. It's the Shade Star Cruise planning area. The whole place looks like it's been blown up recently. There's still fragments of thermal detonator exhaust stuck on the wall. There's burn
I
marks.
imagine there's like something in the
everywhere.
wall that we've tried to pull out, but it's so
Yeah,
deeply
exactly.
wedged we haven't been able to do it.
All that's left is a broken table, which has been space duct taped together in the center of the room
For the third time.
for the third time. And 4 chairs. Seated at 3 of the chairs are Coral, Toby, and Jax, and seated at the 4th is Xenosk. And on the table in front of Coral is a job application dating Xenosk. Xenosk says, "Can I just call you Zin? Is Zin gonna be good?"
Zane. It's straight up parentheses Zane.
Zane, cool. That's so
Zane.
much better because Zane.
Yeah, if you had my
Zane.
resume there, it would probably just say Zane.
Yep.
Swagula, put it in your Roll20 name so we don't forget it.
Oh yeah, do that.
That
See
is
how
a
everybody
brilliant
else has
idea.
got there. Yeah, that's what we do for all
All
that
right,
stuff.
so oh man, this is a very impressive resume. I gotta say, I really like the points you added in there about being having a Bachelor of Arts. That's really interesting. Has that worked out for you?
I feel like you're trying to make a joke about people who get bachelors of arts.
I think that's probably what most of his obligation is student debt.
I believe you have the wrong resume printed out.
Oh yeah, no, you're totally wrong. I always double side my prints because it's better for the environment. Yeah, all right, Zane. Oh my God, what a great name! Very on point. Very, yeah. Can you kill people?
Yes.
Can you not kill people but take them alive?
Yes.
Welcome to the crew.
I go-
Stick my hand out.
Good
I
enough
stand
for
up. I
me.
go, pleasure to be here, I assume.
Yeah, we don't really have a high barrier for entry. One
Routine
more
medical
question.
check, though, if you don't mind.
Yeah,
And I hand him
stab
like
him with some things or whatever.
a pressure cuff to put on his arm, and I do a
I
little
have one
blood draw.
question. How do you do around thermal detonators?
Can't say I'm quite proficient, or
Would you say that you can withstand one if it blew up in your face? It's a requirement because a lot of people die.
I point to the wall where there's like an outline where there's no ash of like
A dude
two
like
shapes,
"Ah!"
the 2 shapes of Dave or of
Oh yes,
Jax and Coral. It's like perfect outlines where there's no blast markage.
You see, we had some previous applicants who could not, well, meet all requirements. C'est la vie.
I'm quite positive that I'll pass with flying colors.
Oh, well, that's good. What's your blood type?
So
Oh,
Toby,
negative?
as you're scanning,
Yeah. I like
as you're scanning Zane, unlike your recent new acquaintance Victoria, he comes back as fully human.
Okay, I don't like notice tell anyone. He seems to be human, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, have you done much bounty hunting before?
Frankly, no.
Well, that's great. Neither have we.
I've done a
Right.
little bit. I
Yes,
can,
we definitely don't want anyone overqualified. That's going to make us look bad in the field, you see.
Yes, yeah. I mean, we want to all look roughly around the same level. That way, when they think that we're incompetent, we could probably actually pass for it. It's one of my favorite ruses, actually.
Well, right. Incompetent. Of course you're not. I'm
No,
sure
no,
this will
I'm-
be ship-shape in actuality.
I think at the moment you say that, like a light fixture falls off the roof, Arthur. And I'm just like,
Yep.
yeah, ship shape, 100%. Perfect. Yeah.
So your HoloNet connection beeps on your data pad as you have a job update from Victoria, the new crime boss on Tantalus base.
So I like slide mine like out onto the table. I'm like, well, here we are now, boys. Looks like something's just come in. Hot off the press.
There's a contract out You're not told how much it is. Victoria's going to be handling all the expenses on your end. The more damage and disruption you cause, the less you'll be paid out of the total bounty. But she's like your fixer.
Yeah.
It seems like this one's going to be worth quite a lot. It's a Wookiee. His name is Tatooine Slim. He is located on an asteroid called X777, located in an unnamed system quite nearby. It's a pirate base.
Ooh.
Fortunately, Victoria has some connections with the pirates, enough to get you access to land there.
Oh, luckily one of us is a well-known pirate as well.
Mm.
Yeah,
I'm well known as a pirate.
Well,
Whew.
So yeah,
Good to
Tatooine
know.
Slim has quite a few murders on his record, and is wanted for like serial killing. Uses a form of Wookiee martial arts that involves just ripping people limbs right off their body and then beating them to death with them.
Sounds like a Wookiee indeed.
My kind of man.
Actually,
he
he's a
is-
Wookiee and not a man. Or he might. Actually, I don't know. Do
Mammal?
Wookiees have penises? I think
So,
they do.
in other
There's
words,
is there like any pictures of him? Like,
he's
do I,
one,
like,
yeah,
slide
he's
through
wanted
a few
back.
pictures?
He's wanted back dead or alive, and he's worth more alive than dead, of course. But
Ah.
yes, there is a picture of him, but he's entirely covered in fur.
Assume there's maybe like a few pictures, but he's holding like a different animal, like alien's arm in each of the pictures.
Yeah, probably. Sure.
There's one where you can't really see him, but he looks just like the Bigfoot picture.
Maybe
So-
you can get some information on him, Toby. Some records, something we
Well,
could use
maybe.
to identify.
Well, before we do anything, maybe Zane should start making some computers checks.
Computers. What do we wish to know?
Really, I was expecting more. Come on, joviality,
no.
guys.
No, none of that.
Reality?
We're not going to let you get away with that, Arthur.
Yeah. I feel like
No,
we
I don't
could
think
actually-
we can hack this Wookiee very much. We just need to
Nah, I don't think
get
we need to.
quietly into the asteroid.
I think we should shy away from computers for the time being, just in case a certain someone is watching. Not that I'm saying to our new recruit that we are in any sort of danger or have very competent enemies or anything. I wouldn't say that
Right.
out loud.
Right. So this fellow, we need to find him and kill him?
Well, if we could take him alive, there'd be a lot more money involved. That'd be a good idea. I mean,
so what do we know about the target?
We need, he's a Wookiee. He's killed a lot of people, and he's on a space station, not too far from here. Oh, sorry, an asteroid. And also, he rips people's limbs off, and he hits people with them.
Does it say anything about known associates, Arthur?
It does. He only has one known associate. It is a Trandoshan by the name of Slick, who once helped him get off of a planet, is evading like Imperial capture, and since then they've been known to work together from time to time.
Slick the Transocean and Slim's a Wookiee.
Yeah, let's.
Interesting.
I mean, we can look for either one.
Well, we can go to the station and see which one turns up first. Shouldn't be too hard.
Yes, I say we arrange a party that needs to be thrown on the asteroid,
Ooh.
perhaps. Yes,
Oh.
Yeah,
a small
pirate party.
gig, a small gig, pirate party. Yes.
Why do I get
mean-
the impression that you guys have thrown these parties before?
That's because we
we
have.
threw one.
Wait, did you see the great crate dragon fight?
The what?
The crate dragon fight. You know, the joy hunters in a space. You know, no gravity, crate dragon. You missed
Those,
it.
The 200-foot
Great,
long lizard fighting 3 men with only hand weapons.
Yes, they wanted it. They
I pull
said
up like the highlight reel.
The highlight reel is about 10 seconds long. It's all three of
That's
them
the
being
whole fight.
swallowed.
Yeah.
yes.
You can see the exact moment where they regret everything right there.
Yes.
That is
They,
also the exact moment that our pockets were filled up with money, as it turns out.
Yes. Yes. If we show up at the asteroid and anyone's suspicious, we tell them, who we are. They can check and see that we threw that amazing party, and they'll just be like, "Oh, these people are throwing insane parties. They must be having a pirate party. It'll be fine."
But it's also really great that you guys look like Imperials now.
I shrug and I go, if you're all the experienced bounty hunters, I'll follow along.
I'm wondering how much. I mean, I bet it looks obvious that it's the laminate armor of the stormtroopers that I'm wearing,
Yes.
but it's like weird at weird angles and stuff because it's
Yes.
been welded to my body. So I look like just a white robot, like Star Wars ripoff from like a.
Macross.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so yeah, I probably don't. I look a slightly imperial, but do I strike people as just like an imperial
Yeah.
droid?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I need some spray paint.
Sure, we've already established that's how Star Wars works. Once you spray paint something, it's no longer Imperial.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, my armor is
make it orange and blue. It's the color of the crew.
Totally.
yes, just like mine. It is.
I want to be. Yeah, I'll be blue with orange highlights, maybe.
Yeah, I like it.
good. I like it.
All right. Well,
Wait. I'm sorry, I'm something of a rookie in this aspect, but why are we throwing a party?
oh, we're not. Don't worry about it. They're just being facetious.
More of a cover, sort of. If somebody asks what we're doing there, we say, we are looking for people for next blood sport competition, something like that.
That's more realistic.
Yeah.
Again,
Say we're just looking for people to fight the Crate Dragon, although we'll probably never find anyone.
Find
If they've seen the
anyone's-
tape.
Well, we can tell them about the incredible fight and how incredible it was, and not show them the actual tape. Then maybe they'll agree. Or we can just, set. I mean, we can always set up different fights. It doesn't need to be a crate dragon every time.
So, Xenos, while your new employers are talking, you get a beep on your compad. You're getting an incoming message on the holonet.
I look at it and I go, I have a compad. A comlink. The comlink?
Yes.
Datapad?
Comlink.
Both of those together?
Yep.
Okay. I guess I just non-discreetly, I don't even give a fuck, turn it up, like, I guess.
Okay, so it's a video message, but the only video output is like an equalizer, so it just like whenever someone talks, it shows like the sound to electrical, and you get an obviously altered voice that's like, "Mr. Vresk."
Can I talk back? This isn't
Yes.
like a voicemail?
Yeah. It's not a voicemail. This is live.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Mr. Vresk is my father. I kind of...
Lord Vresk has been dead for years. That's part of the reason I'm contacting you, Mr. Vresk. My name is Niall. I'm an infachant. I have information about a man called Lars Therum.
Excuse me, an infachant?
Is this in-ear comms or is
Yes,
this like?
so infachants are information merchants.
Okay.
Is this in-ear for him and I can't hear it, or is this just playing?
I think we established it at a data pad, so it's like in the area, you know.
Oh, it's AOE.
It's the help me Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay.
And I'm like, I guess I just kind of like, excuse me, this is all very sudden. Yes, regarding, go on.
I'll be arriving at your location in 2 weeks. Be prepared to pay a large sum of money for information on Lars Therum.
Your fucking modulated voice is awesome.
It's pretty nice,
Can I
yeah.
just say that.
I guess I kind of just look up and I go, message received, good friend. And I look up at my friends. I go, sorry, that seemed quite awkward. It turns out I need a large amount of money. Is that going to happen?
Let's
Well,
hope so.
if you manage to stay alive and help us bag this big old fish, then yeah, absolutely.
Wait, did he say like a specific amount of money? What's a large amount of money?
Probably like 1,000, 2,000
Like-
credits, maybe.
Like 20 gold pieces? What are we talking?
5 coin is a lot in some games. I don't know.
It's hard to tell with information brokers, right? Sometimes 1,000 is a lot, and sometimes 10,000 is a lot. Help me,
So
Toby
1 to
Wong
10.
Kenobi.
He
1
didn't
to
say
10.
he didn't say a shit ton though, so that's good.
He said a large
and I-
sum.
And I guess I look back and I go, well, we're on the topic, I guess. Money seems to be the next object of my desire.
Oh, it is the object of everyone's desire. This is why we do what we do.
I just
mind
want
if
to
I
get
ask-
to know you better, actually. I mean, that's
Well,
all I
look,
want.
have you ever had a walkabout?
I've heard that certain races of Earth do that.
Of what?
Don't worry, I was making an Australian joke. Go on.
And he kind of looks at you and he goes, I believe you could show me. I'll teach you what a walkabout is, and you can walk me about. It'll be a great learning experience for the both of us. It's something I used to do all the time.
You're looking a little slim, by the way. Is there anything that we can outfit you with?
I have not been eating very well. And then I kind of go,
I meant weaponry. I mean,
Well, how about we
Ex-
get some lunch for the old meat bag here, and then we swing by Slango's, see what he's got.
very well.
Huh? I could do some shopping. Sounds
Mm,
glorious.
We.
I look over at Jackson. He's just like looking through a catalog of guns, and he like opens up the middle, right? And then you know how you
Just
get
gun
those
barrels.
You know how you
Because
get
he
those
has a separate
foldouts
magazine for
of
them.
like a porno magazine where it like goes 3 pages long. It's like then he goes, that barrel is like 7 foot long. And I was just like, oh man, Jackson, calm down.
There's a picture of a guy using it,
amazing.
and he has his friend holding the other end of the barrel.
Oh shit! All right.
I'm just going to put the foot and on Toby's shoulders. It'll be perfect. Yeah. Anyway.
So Arthur, feel free to fast forward this negotiation roll if you want.
Well, yeah, let's make the negotiation roll here.
Also, interesting, Arthur. How long has it been since last session?
1 day.
1 day.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm still incredibly injured.
Yes.
As am I.
You need to do something about that.
Don't worry, Swark. We'll get you caught up to speed. Through inference.
Oh, by the way, Toby, if you want to do a medical check on me, I haven't had one since
Okay,
the
great.
combat. So
Yeah, I mean, remember, you can only get medicine once a week.
yeah, no.
That's fine. You can. I mean, I'm not going to heal that much, right?
For your negotiation, you're looking at 2 reds, 2 purples, and you get 2 blues because you have Slango as a contact.
Yeah.
There's a
So
force die.
hang on a second here. What am I rolling again?
Negotiation versus 2 reds, 2 purples, and you get 2 blues.
2 red, 2 purple, 2 blue. Okay.
And
I
your
also
stuff?
have congeal,
Congeniality.
congeniality. Yeah.
Sure.
May suffer a number of strain to downgrade the difficulty of charm or negotiation checks. Or
Okay.
upgrade the. So I did this wrong last time. I didn't realize that you had to do it like per number of ranks you have in it. So I can only do 1.
Okay, so you're turning it into 1 red, 3 purple.
All right. And
Spent the force die.
Yeah.
hang on a sec. I also have I think that's all I have actually. Yeah, I don't have the only ones. All right, so I will add my
Of huge
abilities
Liku.
to it. My huge Liku
That's
to
something
it.
Swarg. Yeah, add your huge Liku.
Does it
So
pie?
3 yellow.
Just to be clear, in case you don't know what Liku are, Dave's character has giant brain tails that he equates with penises.
Right.
Well, no,
of course.
it is actually a sexual thing. I read it on the wiki, man. I'm not making that shit
okay.
up.
The three like jiggly bits, I believe is what they're called.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
They look good
Um,
in your rap videos.
So if I use a white die, can I remove the red and just have 4 perp?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a thing you can do.
Okay. This is for negotiation.
Yep.
What? Why did it roll it twice?
I don't know.
That's super weird. Let's take the
You
first
got
one.
3 successes and a so you take 10% off the price,
Awesome.
and he throws in 2 ammo packs.
All right, that's good. Can we use?
Which you have to use one of them on that holdout blaster because it already overloaded.
Oh, my holdout blaster?
Yep.
Yeah,
Remember, Toby jammed that shit.
God damn it. Oh, well, I'll hang on to the other one then, because I'm the only gun that actually fails reloading, I guess, so. Yeah. All right.
All right. Yeah, it goes out well for you. So take 10% off the total price of all the items you're buying. As Sando is really wants to get his hands off of this merchandise. He's just
yes, Coral. I'm glad to see you again. I've got some hot merchandise that I don't think you'll mind handling.
Handling hot things is normally what I do.
I think that once you get all of this put on Jax's gun, the barrel's going to be at least 7 feet long.
He
And
keeps saying that. It's unnerving.
Gun-
It's going to have additional girth as well.
I'm pretty sure Jax can handle a lot of girth. I've seen him do it before. So
You're a funny guy, Coral.
how are those little brats of yours, by the way?
Oh, they're fine. They're fine.
Well, that's
How
excellent.
about all those little bastard children you have?
I've lost track of them. They're somewhere in space.
That's terrifying.
Yeah. I mean,
know,
one
there's
of these
more-
days,
there's
you
more
might run
things
into
with his
another one.
DNA. It's. I mean, they could make more of them as well. I mean, it's quite frightening.
It's like gray goo. Nano machine.
Orange goo, really. I mean,
Yeah.
and a quite nice shade of orange. So
Yes, that I am.
All
All right,
right.
so I need to take 1 strain and someone work out the math on that shit. 10%, whatever the fuck that is.
Percent
I
of my
have
shit out, so
updated
it's
all your
correct.
purchases, Coral.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, my stuff is correct now on the expenses sheet.
You also way overpaid for the stim packs. They're only 25 each.
There they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
change that.
yeah.
25 times 5, man.
Yeah, it was 125. You wrote
Oh,
600.
I was doing it 250. Okay. Yeah.
If you want to jump right to making the hyperspace leap to the next system,
Sure.
unless you guys have anything else you want to do.
Let me just add into here.
Yeah, I take, we go back to we go to the ship, and I take Zane to. I'm like, oh, right this way. We can get you situated in the quarters that have just recently opened up, and I take him to Coral's.
Vader Rose.
Old quarters, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
And you take me to where?
There's it's like an empty, like sleeping quarters. There's lots of things that look like Cheerios on the ground. But other than that, there's not much in there at
You
all.
recognize them as the popular breakfast cereal Vader Rose. They taste just like the Force.
And I go, and this room is what?
Your
Ah,
room.
sweet. It's yours. I mean, this is your private area. You can do whatever you like in here. Of course, I'll probably barge in, but yes, still do it. No one cares.
And you must excuse me. And you are.
Designation T1B3. Just call me Toby. Everyone calls me Toby, good sir. So, and if you need anything or curious about something, go ahead and call me down. I'd be happy to assist. It's what I like to do. So, being helpful feels good.
The Cheerios, the Vaderos on the ground.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, it's. I mean, I could clean them up, but usually there's quite a fine dusting across the whole ship. So I mean, they'll get dragged in and out just by people.
Your
walking.
R5 unit Vape rolls in and just starts
Like, oh, there we
vacuuming.
are. Like Vape will take care of it.
And go. Is there anything
Oh, by the way, don't
anything
forget
else I should know? I guess.
By the way, don't forget. Here's your bowcaster.
Oh.
Okay, Jack
We
like
got for
pops
you.
in and throws you a bowcaster.
You want
If we
it on
take
his
care of
wrist.
our own, that's something you should know. Also, try not to threaten anyone to their face while we're just trying to finish a job that we're doing with them. Yes, that'll be about it.
I
No
walk
need
in
to threaten.
eating a bowl of Vito's and like, yeah, last guy that did that fucked us about 10,000 credits. So
Yeah.
No need to threaten. I think I'll finish the job or get the job done.
well, I
Yes,
think
so-
maybe bounty hunting you need a little bit of threatening, don't you?
Well,
I don't actually know how
for the
that
right
works
people.
now.
We'll figure it out as we go along.
It's not so difficult. You
So
So,
to
uh,
watch a few
go along.
HoloNet videos about it. Should be easy.
Or not.
On board the ship, what should I be doing?
Well,
Oh,
good
well,
answer.
whatever you want to do, I suppose.
We have very simple rules aboard the ship. I pilot the ship, and everybody else seems to do whatever the fuck they want.
So,
That's about it.
Zane, obviously you're a heavy gunner, right? You have gunnery.
I do have gunnery.
So you could take one of the gunnery spots, or there's a nice electronic warfare suite that you could operate using computers.
Don't know what that means.
Jamming.
If someone's messing with us in space,
Oh.
you can decide to try to jam them, or you could try to just shoot them. at their
Right.
ship,
Yeah.
right in the ship.
Right.
Or you can
I,
slam them with the
I,
guns.
I meant if we're just flying around, do we have jobs or do we just kind of?
I mean, first of all, you still have your pants on, which is surprising. That's not necessary. I mean, most people take them off as soon as they get in the ship.
I think you would know that as not being true, Zane.
Yeah.
That's-
However, given that there's 2 droids on board this ship, they probably, for a ship this size, they probably handle all of the shipboard chores.
Yeah. So you're basically like, there's no real like ship
Yeah, I'd be
stuff
like-
is not. It's just role playing basically.
Like, if
out
you
of
have a
character,
ballast
so-
set you'd like to play, or if you're learning to tap dance, there's a fairly good sound system in the ship, and if you feel like playing a game of Subark, we could do that, or perhaps you like drinking. I mean, I know the captain loves drinking.
Love it.
He loves it quite well.
And I hold my hand up. And
I mean, the real work's gonna come when we get our boots on the ground and have to start murdering people.
right, murdering people. Fine.
Yes.
Our job now. This slim and shady, or where?
Yeah, so when we land on the rock, I assume that first thing we should do is, inquire around about this slick fellow, so that we can get a little bit more information about our real target. Unless someone informs us that Slick is just as or more furious of a murderer than this Wookiee fellow, then we just go straight for the Wookiee, ignore the Slick boy.
What about both? Would both bring in more credits?
We only
Well,
have
it
the
might-
job for one, so it'd be a waste of bullets. Or
Well,
lasers.
if we find out that they're extremely close, it might be a good idea to kill them both so that we don't have someone after us for
So-
revenge.
Yeah, so Tatooine Slim has a bounty of 50,000 credits. Of course, again, you're not going to get all of that. Slick, and when you look at his poster, it's S''Lick, but everyone just calls him Slick. Has a bounty of 1,000 credits for vehicular theft.
Dead or alive?
Just alive, not dead.
I mean, if it were
Just
run
wanted
into-
for stealing a car. You don't kill somebody for stealing a car.
Just has to be technically breathing. It's fine.
Oh well.
Little side cash. Maybe if we can do it, we do it. I say we go. We try to capture Slick. We try to get some information. Maybe we just threaten that we're going to take him in unless he gives us some good info. And maybe even blackmail him to set up a meeting with the Wookiee and just ambush the goddamn fellow. So, I mean, that could work.
Or we could just buy him a drink, get him really drunk, and kidnap the motherfucker.
Oh, that sounds fun. Let's do that.
It does, yeah.
Well, see, this is what we normally do on this crew. We think up all sorts of ridiculous plans, and then we sort of just you know,
We ignore them,
wing
and then we
it.
just, wing it.
Wing it. Yes, that is sort of our way.
I have guns. It'll be good.
Excellent.
Or
Excellent.
blasters, or whatever they're called.
So yeah, who is? Don't we have to have someone that works the nav computer?
I
Isn't that a
can do
thing?
that as well.
Okay. Oh, you can do
I mean,
everything.
I have astrogation and shit. So, oh,
I
wait,
was just
don't
not
have
sure if
astrogation.
someone can do both. Like, can Jax just do both those things?
Yeah. you
So
can do it.
if you're flying the ship to get out of being shot by pursuit, you can't. I mean, you can't do both at the same time. But you have an astrometric droid.
Yep, and I can
Yeah.
also pilot as well if necessary. That Jaxia needs to do astrogation. That is
No, yeah.
possible.
I mean, the Astro droid can do it automatically, right? Or no? I don't know. I send the asteroid. I'm like, Vape, go ahead and set up these coordinates, and I send him the coordinates from the original job.
Yeah. Jax, you can do the astrometrics roll with an assist from Vape, or you can let Vape do it itself.
Vib is probably better at it, and I can assist it.
All right,
I
if you're
don't
sure.
know.
Very
I
well.
don't know.
All right, Vape.
I have no
begins
idea.
Crunching the numbers.
Toby, is this thing good at... I don't... We'll find out.
So you're giving him one blue die?
Yes, and removing a black die if there is one, and halving the time it takes.
That's
only
only
if
if
you do it,
though, right?
I don't know.
Why is it rolling twice now?
I don't know. I honestly have no idea. But you enter hyperspace successfully with one success and with 3 advantages. Travel time's going to be very short. You're going to get there within 6 hours.
Oh, crap.
Nice.
I think I will need to use another stim pack on myself. So I'm not
What the
fuck?
eating when I get there.
I don't know why it's doing it twice, man. That's super weird.
I'm gonna roll my medicine check. I can't remember if it was just 2 purple for his wound.
For my critical, yes.
Yes.
No,
yeah,
no,
so
for Coral though. I
Oh.
healed your critical.
It
Right?
depends on the rating of his wounds.
No, I got
I'm at
another
5
crit.
of 12, so I didn't take a critical wound.
I have another critical.
Yeah, but you
can't
got
get-
healed last time. You can't get healed again. So.
Wasn't it once for the wound and once for critical? per
Yes,
week?
but he got the critical while doing the wound at the same time.
Oh. Yeah. Shit. Oh well.
No. You had 2 criticals last session.
Yes,
against you?
I got crit twice during the
Oh.
shootouts.
That's true.
You fucking crit your pants.
But
I don't understand why this is rolling twice.
I don't know either, but we're just going to take the first roll.
I'm gonna refresh.
I just refreshed as well. It didn't do anything.
So
Yeah.
I'm rolling against just a regular medicine check
For what?
for Coral. He's hurt.
Yes. Coral, what's your
5.
wounds? Out of what?
12.
Okay, so it's just 1 purple, I think.
Excellent.
You have a med pack?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Right. Just so
Does
you
that
know,
give me a
thing-
blue?
It does, but it also comes with a stim pack. It counts as 1 stim pack per encounter.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
really?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna add that as well to this roll.
Okay,
Okay.
you want to stim him up? That's fine.
Oh, that was-
So you take 1 strain and